I won't pay no nigga if you mad at me. I got gun in the front seat, gun in the back seat, shot in the edge seat. Why would you tell me you love me? You know that I'm bloody. You know my half and shit. Why would you tell me you trust me? You know that I'm cruddy. You gotta be gas. I was on Cardi and Sega, so that's no way.
Yeah, real. Bust the window.
Brooklyn Day.
Bust it. Bust the window. Bust the window. I got a brick. I got a brick in the back seat on the ground. On the ground. Brick. A brick. A brick. A brick. I got a brick. I got a brick. I got a brick. I got a brick. We gotta bust the window. We gotta bust this window. They try and bust it. They try and bust it. Shut up. Is he asleep? I know you sleep.
She got shot. She said I'm bleeding.
Damn. We located one female adult deceased on the scene. 9 additional victims were transported from the location to area hospitals.
Multiple deaths reported with dozens of people injured. A large police and emergency medical response at the scene, as you can imagine. ABC's Ike Ajachi is in Baltimore right now. Ike, good morning.
Good morning. It's a tragic start to the 4th of July weekend here in Baltimore. 2 people dead and 28 others injured from this shooting. All this as law enforcement officials were already on high alert for that typical surge of violence that we see on holiday weekends.
I got one chest wound, in and out both sides. Need a medic.
Overnight, chaos in Baltimore after a mass shooting that left 2 dead and 28 injured.
For the record, we don't have control of the scene. We don't have control of the scene.
Gunfire erupting as hundreds gathered for an event in the neighborhood of Brooklyn Homes. Witnesses saying they heard as many as 30 shots according to local affiliates. Police say an 18-year-old woman was pronounced dead at the scene.
I need somebody down here, okay?
9 people transported to the hospital, 20 more went to the hospital on their own. 1 man was later pronounced dead, and 3 victims are still in critical condition.
This is an extensive crime scene. Our detectives are going to be here quite a while.
Authorities have not released information about a suspect or a possible motive.
And we're going to be here until we find them, until we hold them accountable, until they are held accountable for the actions that they took, because we cannot rest until they do so.
Now, law enforcement officials say they'll be on scene here for a while investigating this massive crime scene. And as of now, no word on any suspect or a possible motive. Back to you guys.
All right. Damn. Damn, yo. Damn. Shit. Oh, shit.
Yo, we left just in time.
Oh, my God, yo. Damn. What's good, world?
We outside doing the family thing, you know. We on vacation. Happy 4th. Baby girl was gonna do a night swim, but this weather is not agreeing. It's a lot of thunder, as you see, as you hear. But let's get into it, man. So, Baltimore. Baltimore. In the Brooklyn section. Right? 30 people shot, 2 deceased, and 3 in critical, fighting for their life at a block party. Remember I told you, if it's less than 5, you might make it out alive. If it's more than 10, your life will surely end. Didn't I say that? And this weather, the weather is not trying to agree with me to do my video, but I gotta do my commentary for you, man. Livy, do me a favor. Bring that speaker downstairs and put it on the bar, just in case. In case we gotta run. Sorry about that, folks. This is real time, even though it's an upload. I don't like that wind and stuff is blowing around. But let's get back into this disgusting display of black excellence, huh? See, this is what I try to tell you. I try to tell you to stay out the way and keep your family safe, right? You can't go to black functions no more if it's more than 10 people. They said this is a thing that they do every year in this project. It looked like a apartment complex. They do this every year. And they haven't had no problems like this. But what you gotta understand is, it's the younger generation. So if it's 25 and younger, and it's 100 of them out there, I wouldn't dare you to attend.
I just grabbed her forehead.
Because if you do, you'll get a display like what you've seen. This is disgusting, man. And it's us. So you mean to tell me that person had beef with the whole damn crowd? You see how many people was out there. So you had beef with the whole crowd that you...
We gonna go ahead and smoke all these motherfuckers. I don't care who the fuck out there. God damn it. Is you down, nigga?
Took a gun and just shot at the whole crowd and killed the 18-year-old female. Gone forever, and then a 20-year-old male lost his life because you decided to come through and just spray the whole crowd. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It don't make sense, man. It's a shame what we do to each other, you know? So you mean to tell me that this drill culture don't have nothing to do with that? The drill culture doesn't fuel and program the minds of these youngsters that they think it's okay to just spray an innocent crowd of people like, what is it, laser tag, and just see how many people get hit. This is not paintball guns, people. These is real bullets. And these kids have no soul, no conscience to know better that they shouldn't shoot at a crowd of people. Make it make sense. We're gonna take it to the lower level. Babe, you need that light? No. Because I'm gonna unplug that light. No. We're gonna bring it to the lower level. Pardon self. This is real time. The storm's about to come, and I got lights to unplug. But we're gonna get right back to it. Take this commercial break. See, I gotta unplug these lights right here. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, the person had beef with the whole crowd. The whole crowd. See, when you out here in the country, you gotta wipe things down before you sit down because you never know. So you mean to tell me, like I said, that person had beef with the whole crowd? And sprayed at a whole crowd of people. It was hundreds of people. It was hundreds of people outside. So you decided to spread the whole crowd? And you wonder why they call us animals, huh? And the pilgrims sit back and laugh and be like, look at them black Negroes. They just kill each other. You seen that lightning, man?
Yeah, it's getting real close.
Makes no sense, man. So my best thing for you is protect your own. And like I said, if it's more than 10, your life will end. And I'm saying, if it's more than 10 from that age group, 25 and down, 25 to 14. Because that's what the generation is that's out here killing and shooting everybody. You know, they said it was 3 generations out there. There was little kids, there was middle age, and there was elderly people that attended this year-round that they've been doing for decades, block party. You know? One of the guys actually flashed a gun. Nobody called the authorities. Nobody thought to say, like, wait a minute, this young man is flashing a gun. What if he decided to use it? He could have been one of the shooters for all they know. They still doing their investigation. Huh? But y'all don't want to listen to Jay Cass when I say stay out the way. Don't attend no functions with more than 10 black people within that age group. Because that's the age group that's doing all this killing. Let's be real. If it's 30 and up, you might live. Yeah, I think you won't have issues like that. But like I said, if it's the age group from 25 down to 14, oh yeah, you might get your head, you might get levitated. You might catch some slugs. I wouldn't advise to attend no functions with that age group. Because you see what happens. If they got a problem with one person, what the hell? We just shoot everybody.
We gonna go ahead and smoke all these motherfuckers. I don't care who the fuck out there. God damn it.
That's their mentality. Shoot everybody.
Look, all right, not me, all right? I'm not killing no kids.
Huh? That is disgusting, man. 30 people shot. Just listen to me. 30 people shot. That could have been 30 deaths. Luckily, they survived. You understand what I'm saying? So what they gonna do next year? They gonna... What happened? So what they gonna do next year? I doubt they have it next year. And if they do have it next year, it's gonna be a heavy police presence, because from what the cops say, if they've been doing this every year, the same time for decades, they didn't know that they was having this function. You notice that whenever something happens like this, it's a cop out. They don't want to take the blame, even though they're not to blame. We are to blame. And I hope they catch the fool that decided to do that and killed that pretty young lady. She was only 18, man. And killed that young man. For what? So you mean to tell me the 18-year-old female was the intended target? Make it make sense, man. You just take a gun and you spray the whole crowd and don't care if they live or die? That's a heartless and soulless individual, and they need to be buried literally. You understand me? Forget jail. They need to be put underneath the ground. That's crazy, man. So once again, remove your family if you can from a toxic environment, because the environment is never going to change. What would program a youngster to do something like that? You want to know what a programming them to do it? That drill rap, where they talking about spinning the block, hitting the eye. They don't care who's outside. Yeah, that drill culture. That's what fuels the minds of youngsters and poison them to shoot a whole crowd of innocent people. You know what I'm saying? This is what you should be doing. Keeping your family close. That's what I advise you to do. And you wonder why I don't go back to the hood for what? I'm not going back to visit. I wish my family and whoever's still in the hood the best. Come visit me, because I'm not going back to the hood. It'll be that one time I decide to go to the hood and I get my head blown off just for visiting. Nah, I'm good. Call me soft, call me whatever. I already survived the jungle. Why would I go back? Make it make sense. I'm gonna enjoy this life that me and the wife created for these kids. Got them out the hood before my two oldest became teenagers. Or they would have been pregnant and having babies, because all their girlfriends have babies. The ones that's still in the hood up north. I speak from the heart, man. Y'all be safe out there. I'm gonna enjoy my vacation with the wife. This is what we doing. This is what type of time we on. That tropical feel. Make you feel like you in the tropics. What you heard? I'm gone. Salute.